Shalom from Israel. I'm Avi Melamed, founder of Inside the Middle East ITME Institute. Independent Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital is a major mantra in the Arab public realm, in the Arab formal policy, formal decisions made by the Arab League, and so on and so on. One could expect thus that the statements made this week by France, United Kingdom, Canada, that they are intending to recognize a Palestinian state would evoke a very enthusiastic and excited reactions, both within Palestinians and in the Arab world. However, that is not the case. Actually, when you look closer, you can easily identify there is a lot of concern within Arabs and particularly within Palestinians with the possible scenario of a Palestinian independent state. What is the reason for that? There are two major issues that have to be taken into consideration trying to answer that question. One is the non-bridgeable, bitter fight between Hamas and Fatah, the two major Palestinian factors. Hamas is standing for an Islamic radical ideology, call for the elimination of the state of Israel, refusing to recognize Israel's right to exist. Fatah, on the other hand, is coming from the national camp. It is basically, theoretically at least, willing to recognize Israel's right to exist. The relationship between the two factors are non-bridgeable. In 2007, Hamas crushed the role of the Palestinian Authority in the Gaza Strip, and basically ever since then has been ruling Gaza Strip. All the attempts of Arab leaders to reconcile the sides failed. Yeah. The other major reason is the fact that Hamas keeps an independent military might. So is another Palestinian organization, Islamic Jihad. So other Palestinian militias scattered in different parts of the West Bank. That is, of course, a recipe for a disaster. Indeed, the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas more than once said he is not willing to accept any situation other than the fact that only the state and the state alone will hold weapons. All other factions must disarm themselves. Hamas is not going to disarm itself. Islamic Jihad are not going to disarm themselves. As many Arab analysts noticed accurately across the Arab world, that phenomena is a recipe for a disaster. And indeed, when you see what happened in the story of Hezbollah in Lebanon, or Houthis in Yemen, or Iraqi Shiite militias in Iraq, you see that it resulted in chaos, death, destruction. Thus, you can understand, based upon these two major components, why there is a major concern within Arabs and particularly within Palestinians with the formation of potentially Palestinian independent state. In fact, today, when you look at that scenario, you could say that the Palestinian people, as a society, as a political structure, are basically in a worst position possible because all the components that actually guarantee that an independent state will be a total and utter failure, all those components are right there. Thus, it is no wonder that Palestinians are most concerned at this point with the scenario of an independent Palestinian state. I'm Avi Melamed. Thank you for watching.